right, let's get started. Let's see. Okay, so hey y'all, it's Kristen Kotzebue, and I'm super excited about today's team call because it is what makes our entire business move forward, okay? Hitting Success Club. And, it does. It's what moves your business forward. It's what gets you that consistent paycheck every single week. And then the next month, those paychecks get even bigger because you've got those people from your first month and your second month. And then the third month, it adds up. So even if you have, half of the people staying on Shakeology, you're going to see that cumulative income increase month after month after month. But the key is to just keep inviting. Just 3, y'all. Only 3 new people a month. If you just focus on the people and not the points, it makes it so much easier because it becomes far less about the business and more about the people, which is what we are about. Just 3 people that you want to help have the same experience that you had through fitness and nutrition, okay? So I want you, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to hit Success Club because I know right now it is, at the time of this call, it's February 16th, and some of you have some Success Club points on the board and some of you don't. And I know what it feels like to be halfway through the month and go, I don't have any Success Club points. I don't have any good conversations going on right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit Success Club. But you have to first, so your tip number 1 is to change your mindset, because if you are already thinking the month is almost over, I am talking to no one, I have no leads, I don't know who I'm going to invite, I just don't see it happening this month. Guess what? It's not going to happen that month for you. Or if you're, say it's even farther in the month and you're like, gosh, we only have 4 more days of the month and I have 0 points. I can't get 3 people signed up in 4 days, but you can. So your first step is to change your mindset. I love this quote that says, success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. So people that don't know failure is even an option are the ones that achieve because they think that's what they have to do. So for me, that is why Success Club is a non-negotiable. It's not an option for me to not get to Success Club, okay? So I know that it has to happen, okay? So I make it happen, and it happens every single month because it's just a non-negotiable for me. I do not see failure as an option in that area of my business. So if you change your mindset and realize I can do this, failure is not an option, I'm going to do this, and you change from that, this is impossible. You've changed that mindset to I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get just 3 people. You will do it, okay? So you absolutely can. And another thing about changing your mindset is people that you're inviting can feel your tone, okay? So if you're going into a conversation, whether it's through an email or in person, and you're thinking, goodness, this is not gonna work, and I'm just gonna invite, and you're already with this negativity, they can pull up this email and be like, well, she sounds really salesy, like she sounds really salesy or really desperate, or she doesn't even sound excited about this. I don't want to join. People can tell your tone, whether it's even through an email or in person. So that's another reason why changing your mindset is so important. Not only because for your own personal mindset and for your personal motivation and drive to make this happen, but also your mindset and your conversations. You want people to, you're just like illuminating, I think that's the word, illuminating joy and happiness and fun and excitement, and they want to join you. That is what you want your mindset to be, because you need to just go back to your why and what you love about it. It's just as easy as being in a conversation with girls and saying, oh my gosh, have y'all been to that new restaurant? It is so good. You have got to go. Kyle and I went the other day, and I had the sea bass, and it was the best fish I've ever had in my life. I cannot wait to go back. You have to go try it. That is just as easy as saying, oh my gosh, I'm in this challenge group and I have never felt better. I used to be so tired all the time. And now I like wake up, I'm excited to do my workout, which has never happened. I don't even know who I am anymore. And then, you know, after I get my workout done, I'm so much more motivated in my life to do other things. And oh my gosh, it has just changed me forever. That is the excitement you want to be sharing with people. So tip number 1 is change your mindset, okay? Now, tip number 2, and I'm going to kind of give you some different things. You don't have to do all of them. You could do all of them. But tip number 2 is to host a giveaway. So, and I'm going to clump this in with a free group, okay? So hosting a giveaway or hosting a free group. So what that means is, you could pick a topic like, okay, you know what? I don't have any good conversations going on. I really want someone, you know, I really want those 3 people who are ready to make a change in their life. So how can I reach out to more people? Host a free group. Maybe it's a crock pot group. Maybe it's a squat challenge. Maybe it's a water challenge. And, you know, you host it for 5 days, and every day, you know, everyone needs to rinse out a milk carton or a milk gallon. And every day for 5 days, everyone in the group is going to drink the entire gallon of water. And so each day you want people to log in at the end of the day with a picture of their water bottle and how much they drank, whether it was, you know, still had this much water in it, halfway done, or all the way, you know, and so they're checking in every day. And then you're also posting health tips throughout the day. You're giving them value. Maybe you post a recipe a day, a health tip a day, and everyone checks in with their water a day. And throughout the week, you're giving information about why drinking water is so important. You're giving value. That is what it's about. It's not about gimme that sale. It's about here's all this information I want to give to you. I want you to feel like I really care about your progress, because I do. And I want you to see results. And then I want you to join my challenge group and get even more results. That's what free groups are about. Value, value, value. Okay, so by hosting a free group, it can be 5 days depending on how much time you have left in the month. For this month, you have plenty of time. You can start this free group on Monday. And so what you would do, today's Thursday, so you can pick a topic, and on Friday, invite to it. Just make a post that says, hey, who wants to join a free water challenge group with me? Let me know. Or, you know, even tell a part of your story maybe, or a free crock pot group. And by telling a part of your story, I mean, you know, saying, it's really hard for me to get my daily water intake in, and I would love some accountability. Is anyone want to join me in a free water challenge next week? And see who comments or likes it. If anyone likes it, reach out to them and say, hey, I saw you liked my post. Would you want into the group? And then anyone who comments. And then ask those people, hey, I'm so glad you're joining this group. Could you do me a favor and invite 2 friends to join too? I think it'd be really fun the more people we had. And get people to ask their friends to join in. Or if it's a crock pot group, you know, I am a busy mom and I'm always rushing at the end of the day to throw something together for dinner. I have been searching for crock pot groups because I'm really trying to get my act together and get dinner taken care of earlier in the day. Anyone want in on a free crock pot group, and I'll share some of these yummy recipes I've been trying? Boom. Okay. So host a free group, and the whole week you want to think about give value to these people. And then host a giveaway. It could be a giveaway in your free group. For people that are participating at the end of the week, you give away something. Or it could be a post that you make that you're giving away some free samples of Shakeology, or, whatever you want to give away. So that is tip number 2. You're getting people involved, all right? Tip number 3, not 3, 3. You want to follow up, okay? So that might mean, hopefully you're keeping track of everybody you've been talking to in your trusty little spiral or Excel spreadsheet, whatever you are doing. And that means going back. I've gone back to the very beginning of my career, and followed up with those people again. It could be old challengers or people that never have purchased from you, and just follow up with them. Hey, did you ever, I sent you a message a few days back, just wanted to see if you had a chance to look it over and if you had any questions. Whatever it is, but you want to be able to follow up with those people, because I guarantee you, I myself have had people ask me about buying, say, makeup. And I'm like, yeah, I really actually want that. But then life gets in the way and I totally forget. And they never follow up with me, and it'll be months. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, I was going to get that. I wish she had contacted me again, because I didn't mean to forget about it. I just did. But those people that are on me and they email me again and say, hey, you said you wanted to order and I'm closing up the party. Do you still want an order? I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. Thank you for the reminder. I don't think, gosh, this girl's so annoying. She keeps asking me to buy makeup. I think, oh, I'm so glad that you reached out, because I would have totally forgotten. Life is busy. So again, that goes back to the mindset. If you have the mindset of, I'm so worried about what they're going to think and I don't want to annoy people, that comes across in your message, and it holds you back from reaching out to someone that could use your help. Follow-ups are where the fortune is, I promise. Because when you follow up with that person, instead of thinking they're going to think negative of you, think, this person is probably looking for what I have to offer. And when I follow up with them, they're going to be like, they probably have just let life get in the way and they haven't had a chance to message me back. So I need to follow up with them just to see. And if they say yes, then great. There you go. Okay. Your follow-up led to something else. If they say no, not right now, you can write down, when to check up with them again, when to follow up with them again. Not right now. She is running a half marathon. Check in April after the race. Write it down, okay? And then in April, I'm going to check in with her, okay? Now, if you follow up and they say no, they say, you know what? No, I'm already got this and this going on, and you maybe, we've got that sheet of conversation help where you can come back and, offer them a solution, I guess, to what they think their no is for. So after you've done that and they still say, you know what, no, then you can say, okay, that's fine. I totally understand. But by chance, do you happen to know anyone that is looking for something like this that would like to join the group? Okay, so that's tip number 4, ask for referrals. It can be from people that said no, just like that. And you say, okay, no problem. If you ever change your mind, let me know. But in the meantime, do you happen to have any friends or family members that you think might be interested in something like this? It's simple. And if they say no, then you move on. And if they say, actually, my sister has a wedding this summer and she's trying to get in shape for, let me ask her, or let me give you her information. So ask for referrals from the people that tell you no, and ask for referrals from your current customers. So maybe people that are in your challenge group. Talk to them about becoming a coach. And if they're like, you know what, coaching just isn't for me, I love the challenge groups though, and I want to continue, then say, okay, that's great. Well, if you're not interested in coaching and sharing it with others for your commission, would you mind inviting 2 people to our next challenge group and just kind of let them know your experience with this month's challenge group and what a great experience you had, and invite them to join, because I really appreciate the referrals. And sometimes I'll even tell them, and I do give a gift for referrals, and you can give them, a $5 Starbucks card or something like that for a referral that they made to you. So definitely ask for referrals. Tip number 5, post a short invite. Okay, so hopefully you are already posting on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media you're using. So you should be posting daily already, but just make sure that frequently, maybe you normally do 1 invite a week where you actually post, hey, I'm starting a challenge group. So do a short one and do it more often. So maybe you do one today and then every other day, say, for the rest of the month. Or maybe you do, considering it's the 16th, maybe you say, okay, I'm going to do 4 invites between now and the end of the month, or I'm going to do 6 invites but make them short rather than a big formal invite of I'm starting a challenge group and let me know if you'd want to join. Just keep it short and sweet and say something like, hey, anyone looking for a fitness accountability partner? Or, hey, how are your New Year's resolutions going? If you are not reaching your, if those trips to the gyms aren't happening, or if you're not on track with your fitness like you thought you would be, you're not alone. Let me know if you would want an accountability partner. Something like that. It relates to them because they're like, oh, it makes them think about their New Year's resolutions, and they're probably like, oh gosh, yeah, that one that I wanted to do is not working out so well. So that registers with them and they go, shoot, okay, maybe I need this. And so saying something like that, it's short, it doesn't give any details, it gets people interested, and they can reach out to you, all right? And then my sixth and final tip is, like I was saying, you should be posting every day. And if you're not, you need to start, okay? And if you're not, that's probably why you haven't hit Success Club. You need to be posting every day. So if you're like, you know what? I have got to make this happen. I only have a week to hit Success Club. I'm going balls to the wall and making this happen. So what could you do? You could go full force and say every single day, and get a piece of paper and say every single day, I'm going to post a quote, a motivational quote. I'm going to post a workout move, like a video of me doing a workout move from my program every day. I'm going to post a recipe every day, and then 2 more, like family photos, or your dog or your cat, or fashion or food, whatever your interests are, whatever represents you. So 2 personal posts, a workout post, a recipe, and a motivational quote. 5 posts a day. And if you're doing that, boom, 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 and that week, as you're inviting behind the scenes and they're seeing, wow, this consistency and this, value that you're giving people. Oh, I love that recipe she posted the other day. Oh my gosh, that ab move she did was great. People start trusting you. They start believing in what you're doing, and they're going to want to come to you, okay? So taking those posts up a notch and just making it a non-negotiable, like, okay, I want to make this happen. I'm going to even post more, and I'm going to make sure I do it every day. It makes a huge difference, okay? So, and the last little extra tip is, so I guess we'll go with 7. 7's my favorite number, so that works out good. The 7th tip is, it's not going to happen by you just sharing your story and posting, okay? Maybe your first month was easy because it's your first month and you've got, oh, my family, my friends, I'm so comfortable inviting these people. And I'm terrified to post a video or a workout picture of myself. So I'm just going to invite these people I'm comfortable with. I reached Success Club. Yes, great first month. Well, then month 2 comes around and you're like, okay, this is a little tougher. Who should I invite? And then month 3 and month 4, and you're going, oh, this is too hard. I don't know that I'm going to do this anymore. But if you can make a full-time income by posting on Facebook 3 to 5 times a day and sending out 5 invites a day and working on your fitness and helping others feel good too, sign me up. That is why I am here. There's times when I get like, oh man, I really don't want to post. I wish I could just go a week off of social media. And then I remind myself, Kristen, if your full-time income is a result of you posting on social media 3 to 5 times a day, that is not that hard. Stop complaining and go post. That is what I tell myself, because we get in those ruts sometimes where you're like, I really don't want to sit here and try to come up with some meaningful post right now. But again, it all goes back to that first tip of mindset. And I changed my mindset from that negative, I don't want to do this right now because I'm lazy and I don't want to think of something fantastic to say, to, hey, I'm making a full-time income by doing this. And if I don't have to go to an office 8 hours or more a day, I don't have to drive and leave my house. I can go have lunch with my kids at school. And if I can create that freedom and a full-time income by posting on social media 3 to 5 times a day, I don't care. I'm going to do that. Okay. So balance your hards. What's harder? Okay. And to me, that puts it in perspective of, this is not that hard. I can do this. I need to be consistent with it. I'm not going to let it slip. I'm going to keep being consistent with it, and I'm going to see results. So you can be consistent with putting yourself out there and sharing your journey, but you are not going to have people commenting on every single post you make. Ooh, motivational quote. That was fantastic. I want to join your group. You just motivated me. That's not going to happen very often. It's going to happen sometimes. The point of posting is so people are following you. They are getting interested. And then when you reach out to them and send them that behind the scenes message, they're like, oh, yes, I've been watching you and I do want to join. Okay. If you're not posting about it and you message them, they might be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I don't really want to join because I don't know what you've been doing. But when you're posting about your journey, everyone knows what you're doing, what you're up to. They start to look at your page for recipes or workout moves and trust you. So when you do invite them behind the scenes, they're like, yes, I do want in. I've been watching you. I wasn't for sure what you're up to, but if I can get in on that too, yes, sign me up. Okay, so you do want to be doing the post, but tip number 7 is to do the behind the scenes inviting. You have to do it, okay? It is what will get you to Success Club, by making that list of people and reaching out to, you can make it a goal of 5 people a day. Now, again, if you're in the home stretch of the month and you've only got 4 days, well, then you better bump that 5 to like 20 or more. Because remember, your business is a reflection of the time you're putting into it. Of the time you're putting into it. So if you're inviting 5 people a day, you might get 1 from those 5. If you're inviting 20 people a day, you might get 3. Boom. Okay. So you want to think about what you're going to have to put into it to get that outcome that you want. And that doesn't mean spending more hours of the day. You can work at your business an hour a day, but when you're working, you got to be focused. You got to say, okay, I'm not checking my phone. I'm not doing anything else. I am inviting 5 people right now. Okay, I am connecting with 5 people right now. Boom. You sit down with a plan. Okay, so those are my tips for reaching Success Club. Again, number 1, your mindset. Change it. It can happen and it will happen if you just know I'm making this happen and you do the steps that are going to get you there. Okay, so number 1, change your mindset. Number 2, you can host a giveaway or a free group. Number 3, follow up. Number 4, ask for referrals. Number 5, post short invites throughout the week. Keep them short and simple, and post your invites, short and sweet. Number 6, take your post up a notch. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to post a quote, a move, or picture of my workout, a recipe, and 2 personal things daily until the end of this month. Okay, so bump those posts up and give value. And then number 7 that was the only one. Remember, I added it at the end and now I don't remember what it was. Number 7, the behind the scenes inviting. Okay, so you've got to do all of that every month. That's what you should be doing. But right now, those are some quick tips to just make it happen this month, because I know you can. Even if you have 0 right now, you can make it happen. I have hit Success Club in as little as 2 days, from 0 to 10, because I made a decision that the month is almost over and I have to make this happen. Okay, so I know that you can do that too. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited about this month and about watching all of you reach Success Club and all of the people that we're going to help in our next challenge group. And so let's see. I think there was one more thing I was going to share. But I guess that's it. And another thing, some of you have mentioned to me, that you feel like you have reached out to a lot of people, you're not really sure where to go. So I would say your warm market is never gone. I have wrapped around that circle so many times. So, your warm market is never going to be bone dry. I promise you, there are people out there. There are people that you are connected with that you have not invited yet, or that you need to follow up with. One tip you can do is go to your Facebook friends and just start scrolling and say, who can I talk to? And start writing them down and send them a message. And then another option would be for us to start talking, if you haven't already, set up a like page, a Facebook fan page. And we can start building that together and getting followers, and that expands your market to people that you don't even know yet. So that is another way. And then forming. I posted a video yesterday in our team page about how to form, and it is super valuable. It is effective. So if you are one of those people who is feeling like, your warm market is becoming dry, you need to reach out to other people, then I would definitely say to start forming. And if you haven't already, then starting up a like page would be the next step to take. Okay, so thank you so much. And I am so excited. Let me know if you have any questions, and I know that you can make this happen. Bye.